Hey, let me ask you something. What do you think is the most important piece of music in an RPG? You've got 3 seconds to answer. Go ahead and comment it below. The random battle music. That's the most important piece of music. And why is because it's the piece of music that players are going to hear the most often. And if it's one of those kinds of RPGs where there's tons of random battles, they're going to be hearing it a lot. So your battle music cannot afford to be weak. It has to be the strongest track in the whole game. So I just finished writing the first battle music for Breath of Thunder. I started writing it earlier tonight, and I spent significantly longer on it than I thought I was going to. I spent a few hours on it. And I want to share that with you. I'll play the whole track for you. It's about 2 minutes long or something like that, but I just want to talk about it a little before I play that for you. So I got a little nervous when I started writing this track because I understood the importance of the battle music. It has to be dang good. It has to be catchy. It has to not be repetitive. And when I was writing it, I knew that I wanted to use the French horns from Breath of Fire. I have sound fonts from the Super Nintendo. And when I was a kid, Breath of Fire was my absolute favorite game. It was my first RPG. And the French horn that was in the soundtrack for Breath of Fire was the coolest sound I had ever heard. I was entranced by the soundtrack. I absolutely loved that French horn. And so I knew that I wanted to include it in this battle music for Breath of Thunder. And I was quite nervous because as I was composing this, I was acutely aware of my personal weaknesses as a composer. And any kind of artist who creates something is they're generally aware of their weaknesses in terms of their craft. And they're always, a good artist should always push to improve and keep becoming more adept and more expressive at whatever art that they create. So I'm always trying my best to improve. But it comes to a point where you need to just sort of set that off to the side of your mind and you just have to create, especially if it is for work. But in this instance, I couldn't get, my flaws and weaknesses when it comes to composing. I couldn't get them out of my mind. And so they were constantly at the forefront. And just on the fly, as I was writing this track, I was thinking, this is something I'm not good at. I'm not good at this. I'm not good at that. I'm just going to have to, right now, I'm just going to level up those skills. I'm going to punch through it with my bare hands. And I'm just going to get significantly better at this particular thing. And I found myself, I must have had some skill points sitting around that I didn't know I had because I really punched through my skill ceiling. And this was a very challenging track to write. There's almost no parts in it that repeat. It's all just written out. There's only 2 small leitmotifs that repeat. So that's what I wanted to share with you. I'm very excited. I wrote a track that I'm gonna be very happy with for many years. So I'm gonna play that for you now. I'm gonna step off camera, and I hope you enjoy. This is the battle music for Breath of Thunder. Okay, that was the track. I hope you enjoyed that. So I'm very excited. I am working on a new trailer for the Kickstarter campaign. So if you are interested in Breath of Thunder, please support the Kickstarter campaign. And if you can, ask your favorite content creators to cover the game, to talk about the game, share the campaign with other people. We're almost halfway there. So thank you so much to everyone for your support. I'm so grateful to have all of your help. I'm working on a new playable demo, and I will be including some of the music that I'm writing here. So, okay, I hope you are all well. Take care of yourselves. If you have any questions, please let me know. And why is everyone asking me to make Mega Man Legends 3? I don't understand that. Is that because of the Mighty Number 9 thing? Because I did the Mighty Number 9 homebrew. Everyone's asking me to do a Mega Man Legends 3. I mean, that's owned by Capcom. Whether they canceled it, I don't think I'm allowed to do that. I don't understand. Okay, take care, everyone. I'll see you around. Be well.